How did you do the JEE grind?
Yeah.
Okay, how was that?
I was in Fiji. Like I prepared for JEE for 2 years, but like कुछ अच्छा नहीं हुआ.
That tells you, I mean, college doesn't really matter beyond a point if you're determined enough.
So basically, like in my college, most people are doing like a DSA only because on campus, like decent companies come. Google, Amazon hires from on campus.
Right.
But like past 3-4 months also, I was like grinding seriously. Like I have now done like 1500 questions. So yeah.
1500 questions.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. That's insane. It's like a very good path. Like this seems like you're from a very good college. Is that the case? Is JP a good college?
I would say like recently, 3-4 years ago, also like placements were happening. My alumni work everywhere. Like in like Fang, big tech company, Rubrik, like everybody like works there.
Hi everyone and welcome to a new pod. Today we have Varchasva. Varchasva is in his 7th semester. He recently got an internship offer from Google and also an internship offer from 2 startups, one of them being pretty famous, 1% Club by Sharan. We'll understand how he interviewed in these places. He's from a tier 2, tier 3 college. How can you get into Google from there? And more than that, the dev internships that he got, what is his plan? Does he want to go into big tech or startups eventually? With that, Varchasva, how's it going?
Amazing.
Can you give a brief introduction about yourself?
So myself Varchasva, I'm in my 7th sem in JIIT Noida. So like I recently got an internship, 6-month winter internship at Google. I also have one internship and one full-time offer from 2 startups. Yeah, that's about me.
All right. शुरू से शुरू करते हैं. Before college, how did you do the JEE grind?
Yeah.
Okay, how was that?
I was in Fiji. Like I prepared for JEE for 2 years, but like कुछ अच्छा नहीं हुआ. Normal decent rank. I had 3 options: LNMIT, Thapar, and JIIT.
Okay.
All the other 2 were too expensive for me. So and like I live nearby. I live in 𝗟𝗶ሔር, so I chose JP, and I came here. Yeah.
Very cool. LMNIT तो काफी बड़ा college है ना?
हाँ, but like fees is on the higher side.
How much is the fees there?
Like around tuition fee was 17-18, I guess.
17-18 lakhs for 4 years.
Yeah.
And in JP, how much is it?
It was 10-25 when I joined.
Okay.
Now it is 14-15.
14-15.
Thapar to is on like on the other end. Like it was, I guess, 19 at that time. It is 20 plus, 20-25 plus now. Only tuition fees.
Only tuition fees.
Yeah, as far as I remember.
Got it.
Yeah.
And here your tuition was 10 and
10-25, and I live nearby, so yeah.
no hostel fees.
Yeah, but I had to live in hostel and PG only. But yeah, it was like if I wanted to commute also, I could do that.
Got it.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Super interesting. So that tells you, I mean, college doesn't really matter beyond a point if you're determined enough. You can get into Google from anywhere basically. So with that, would love to know, when did you start to code?
I started coding in 2nd sem. In 1st sem, I was like settling in. I joined college very late. It was COVID only. So I joined around November, December. So like my 1st sem was of 2-3 months only. So it went pretty fast. I started in 2nd sem. Like I started learning C++ from YouTube channels and stuff, and like started doing DSA, but not like very focused on DSA at that time. I started focusing on DSA in my 3rd sem. Like I started grinding day and night in 3rd sem. Yeah, that's when I started.
Got it. And you started with DSA.
I started with in 2nd sem I was doing random things like learning HTML, CSS at some point, doing C++ from YouTube channels, but like following like a proper schedule, I started from 3rd sem.
Got it.
Yeah.
And was dev the first thing you did from 3rd semester or?
No,
you-
DSA.
Yes.
I did DSA for like about 4-5 months, only DSA.
Mhm.
Then I did parallelly. I started dev and I started DSA parallelly in my like 4th sem. 4th sem.
Got it. When you were doing DSA, was that for ICPC? Was that generally for prep?
No. So basically, like in my college, most people are doing like a DSA only because on campus, like decent companies come. Google, Amazon hires from on campus.
Nice.
So like everybody was doing DSA at that time. Few people were also doing good dev, but like mostly like my friend circle was doing DSA. So yeah, I was preparing for ICPC also. I went to regionals. So yeah, that's why I started DSA.
Pretty smart. You said Google, Amazon come on campus.
Yeah.
So was this a campus internship that you got?
This was off campus, but like Google has hired full time 4 people for full time on campus also.
Got it. That's super
Yeah.
cool. ठीक है. So pretty standard path, very actionable path. Do ICPC, go to regionals,
Yeah.
do dev on the side.
Yes.
When did you start your job grind?
Job grind, like I would say I was serious from third sem only, because like I was like I'll take internship from the end of fourth sem, but didn't happen. I joined an internship in fifth sem, but it was like very non-traditional. So yeah, I started in third sem only, and by fifth sem I did like I crossed 800 900 questions I did. So yeah, I was ready to interview, but like past 3 4 months also I was like grinding seriously. Like I have now done like 14 1500 questions. So yeah.
1500 questions.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. That's insane.
Hmm.
Cool. And on the dev side, did you do something specific? What's your tech stack?
I do one only. So basically, in like fourth sem, in the mid fourth sem, I bought Udemy course to learn HTML, CSS, yes, like the popular Udemy one. But like I found, like I realized it pretty soon that this is very basic. This won't get you anywhere. So I joined. Like I was following you for a very long time. And then like in June 2023, you released Cohort One. So yeah, I joined Cohort One and learned it from there.
Got it. What all? So standard one stack.
Yeah, standard one stack, front and back end. Not like I didn't go too advanced. Like first few weeks I did. Yeah. Then I joined like in fifth sem. I joined my first internship. Then like I was learning on the go, like whatever I required. So yeah, I was
Perfect.
learning.
Sounds like a great path. Perfect.
Yeah.
Fifth semester, you joined your first internship.
Yeah.
How did you get that offer?
So like it's a funny story. So my roommate's relative is in HR. Like it wasn't not a tech company. I realized it later. So basically, it was an HR recruiting firm. So my roommate's relative worked there. So he was referred there, but he couldn't clear the interview. So I asked, like, मेरे को email दे दे भाई, मैं try कर लेता हूँ.
Right.
And I got in. So they are basically a recruiting firm. So they are building a software for their company only. So like the CEO is friends with a senior engineer. So they were like in a team of 2. They were building a software for them, and they were also like, if the software becomes good, they'll turn it into a side company and like do something with it. So yeah, I worked there for like 7 8 months.
Wow.
Yeah, built it from ground up. So software for them. Like they basically were hiring from like Excel sheets and all, contacting candidates. There was very like duplicacy in data. A few people were calling like random candidates. So they wanted to build a software for them. So I and my friend, I also referred my friend there. So we both built that.
Very cool.
Yeah.
7 8 months. Was this remote?
Yeah, it was remote.
With your college only, you were able to manage everything.
Yeah.
Super cool, man. Why did you leave that internship?
Because like the software was built, and it was not like it was pretty clear that this is not a tech company. It won't convert to a PPO.
Right.
So yeah, they were pretty clear from the start. It was like I had great learning. I also made few contacts. Like the senior engineer is like it became a very informal, like after a month, and so yeah, I became friends with him. So yeah, it was a good learning path. So I knew that I won't be like doing full time here. So I was also looking like full time opportunities there. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
It's like a very good path. Like this seems like you're from a very good college. Is that the case? Is JP a good college?
I would say like recently it like good companies are arriving. Like 3 4 years ago, also like placements were happening. My alumni work everywhere. Like in like Fang, big tech company, Rubrik, like everybody like works there. So, but like past 3 4 years, the recession, the placements were not good. But like in my year, the placements is going good. The average is like above 12 13.
About 12 13.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Sahi bhai. Amazing. So to recap your journey, before you got your current internship, is you joined JP because everything else was expensive. You stayed there, did the standard grind, went to ICPC, DSA अच्छे से कर लिया, internship भी हो गई 7 months की.
Yeah.
Now you were looking for, तो on campus भी आ रही हैं companies?
हाँ, on campus.
And you grinded off campus as well.
Yeah.
So let's start with the first one, Google Internship.
Google Internship. So I applied in like August. August. I didn't get a 2-month internship in third year. So this is a 6-month internship, winter internship. That there were 2 open roles. One is university graduate, that is for full time. Another one was winter internship. So I applied there. I got a call in September 19. I got shortlisted. So yeah, and there were 2 interviews scheduled. Both interviews were of DSA heavy. Yeah. So I recently, like 5-10 days ago, I got my like final confirmation that you are onboarded.
Got it.
Yeah.
What was the interview process like?
Both the interviews were DSA. Like I was asked 2 questions in first interview and three DSA questions in second interview. Like every question was of different topic. So yeah.
But
like,
standard Leetcode questions?
No, first were standard Leetcode questions. Second was not. Like the interviewer was of IIT BHU CSE. He was into CP.
Oh.
So CP questions were asked. But like luckily I knew those tips and tricks. So yeah, I solved it somehow. But like in second interview, it was like pretty heavy thinking. Like I had to think.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And so have you done CP yourself?
I did CP. I would say I gave contests on code forces and Leetcode also, but like I wasn't very good at it, or like I wasn't very interested in it also. So I solved questions, but I also did give contests on side. Yeah.
All right. Very cool.
Like for like preparing for online assessments, like to have a time practice. So I gave contests.
Got it.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay, that's super interesting. So you have Google now. I would assume you'd go there eventually. That's my assumption.
Yes, of course.
But you said you have 2 more internships.
Yes.
So tell me more about them.
So one is a startup. Like I got recently in there, like 5-10 days ago. One is a non-campus offer. So yeah, so basically one is a very small scale startup, and another one is like a bootstrap company running from 12-13 years. Yeah, I have those 2 offers. One is full time, 6+ for full time, and one is only internship. Like it has a PPO, but it's performance based.
Got it. The on-campus वाली की बात करते हैं. What was the interview process there?
Yeah, it was pretty heavy. So like there were 5 rounds.
Wow.
First was online assessment, 3 questions, medium to hard, standard questions. First interview was technical DSA questions, like 2 DSA questions and like basic project discussion. Second like was a very new interview round for me. It was machine coding round, but like a different machine coding round. There was one interviewer, like 12 people were shortlisted for that, so there were 12 interviews going at the same time. 12 people, 1 hour interview. They gave you a problem, like you had to solve it, and then talk while solving it and explain at the end, like what did you think. And it was we were given a code which had embedded CSS and HTML in it, and we have to like manipulate it, break those out to tell the like what are the styles, what are all this. So yeah, it was 1 hour round.
Dev assignment.
You could say dev assignment, but it was like you had to use strings and like manipulation only, but it was off dev, like CSS. You had to manipulate CSS.
Got it. All the rounds were like this?
No. Third round was project discussion and basic dev questions. Final round was CEO round. So yeah, that was in-depth discussion with the CEO. Like this company is bootstrap, so CEO is very involved. Like 40 people only. He's running bootstrap from like 12-13 years. So he was like in depth. 3 people were shortlisted. I was only selected.
Got it.
Yeah. So he asked in depth about every project, like what is your future plan and all that stuff. Yeah, these were all the projects. These were all the rounds.
That's super cool. That's pretty intense. And you said 12 people were applying, only you got in.
So basically, initially, like 300 people gave the test. 20 were shortlisted for first round. 12, 5, 3, 1.
Wow. That's super cool.
Yes.
Super impressive. ठीक है. That's the second full-time offer. अब तुम्हें conflict नहीं आएगा? You may or may not have to leave your on-campus placement.
I'll have to leave, but like Google is Google, so I'll leave.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about your third internship, which is insurance company.
Yeah.
How did you get there?
So I saw a Google form from the 1% Club that they were hiring a developer. I filled that form. That was like a very extensive form as well, like every project, what do you want to do. But like after filling out form, like I fill out forms and fill applications very regularly. So I knew that like this won't make it like very people, like a large amount of people will fill that. I have to contact the HR or the hiring manager. So yeah, I started contacting people. So they gave me a few contacts. I emailed them, like I received an interview call. Yeah, that's how I received the interview.
Got it. How was the interview?
There were 2 rounds. First was like was DSA only, but not very standard DSA. It was the like basic JavaScript object manipulation, like do this stuff in JavaScript, like manipulate this array, make this stuff. There was a standard DSA question as well, but he wasn't expecting me to do that, but I did. And the second round was with the senior engineer only, the founding engineer, like who is building the product. So it was like they asked me to design a restaurant system, like a low-level design the classes, design the functions. Yeah, it was an hour-long interview. So yeah, these were the 2 interviews. Next day I received the offer.
Oh wow, that's wow. So you're now struggling with 2 internships, 1 full-time offer. Offer to बाद में होगा.
Offer, like it is a 6 month. The conversion is good. I have heard, like conversion is pretty good.
Got it. So अभी के लिए Google या Sharan, where are you going?
Google
only. Okay, got it. Very cool, man. That makes a lot of sense. What is your future plan? अभी के लिए I would assume it would be to join Google.
Yeah.
Let's say Google doesn't happen.
Full time.
Yeah.
I'll look out for more full-time opportunities, maybe in startups, maybe like maybe in big tech. But
Got it.
I am filling out applications. But
All right.
let's see.
Very cool. When does your
Yeah.
internship start?
January.
Jan.
20th January.
That is super cool, man. That's super actionable podcast. I got everything.
हाँ.
Future plans. कि चलो Google हो
Future
गया.
plans.
इसके बाद क्या सोचा है long
It's
term?
very like अजीब. मेरे को एक मास्टर्स करनी है, मेरे को अच्छे कॉलेज में पढ़ना है. मेरा मन है, like
Very
I
nice.
like studying.
Very nice.
So like didn't get it there. Like I want to study at a place जहाँ पे actually like the teachers who are teaching know the stuff
Right.
and are there and like बच्चे पढ़ना चाहते हैं. Like मेरे को अच्छा लगता है वो चीज़, तो मेरे को एक बाहर जाना है, एक मास्टर्स करनी है. Probably later and not even in tech. I like psychology also, so probably there. Like as मतलब पढ़ने के लिए बस.
Nice.
And or probably like if it happens, want to build something on side like stream, कोई और पैसे की income stream, tech business type. I'm interested in those stuff. तो देखते हैं क्या
Very
होता है.
cool.
Yeah.
But guys, this is a great podcast. Like this is like one thing to learn from here is college. I mean, it seems like he has a good college. If I'm being honest, I don't know if I would call it a tier 2 college. Seems like a tier 1 college.
2.5.
2.5.
No, not
okay.
two, not one. No, definitely not one.
Yeah.
Like see, I would like I can tell you, like all the good offers are from like the internship that people got at the end of their third year.
Okay.
And like I would say very great luck is involved in getting those internships like Atlassian, Microsoft, like randomly short. I would also say I was also very lucky that I got shortlisted for Google.
Right.
Yeah. So got many referrals, reached out a lot of people. I don't know what worked, but like I got shortlisted. Only 2 people got shortlisted in my college. Mostly people applied. So a lot of luck is involved.
Very cool. सही है
Yeah.
भाई. That sounds great. And this is in Noida only, right?
Yeah, like literally.
How what's your batch size?
Batch size in my batch, there are like 30 people. So 600 people would be
In 1 year.
in 1 year.
Wow. 6 was 2400. Okay,
Yeah.
makes sense.
I would
Very
say.
cool, man.
हाँ, इतने ही है.
इतने ही है, सही है. And सब थोड़ू है मतलब
नहीं, सारे तो नहीं है. Like I would say 50.
50%.
हाँ, 50 people.
50
Like,
ही
I
लोग
know
हैं.
कि हाँ जो हैं बहुत अच्छे. Like one is at Zomato.
Got it.
Like बाकी तो अभी they are at good places. Yeah.
Got it.
They are like, but I would say most of them do like are very on the DS heavy side. Like
Got it.
very less are on a good like open source and remote work, but they are also there. Like there are people who are working remotely for companies from second year only, like Dubai, and like there are people, good people.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued. I want to come to your college. This sounds like a good college. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know about the other things, but like, see, the community looks like
Yeah.
pretty solid.
Hmm.
I don't think most tier 3 colleges have this. Like, most of them are
Definitely.
pretty dud. Like, एक आधा बंदा होगा जो काम कर रहा होगा.
Yes.
So that's pretty cool. Do you have any questions for me?
हाँ यार, आप मैं एक चीज बतानी है मेरे को, like how I started following you. तो basically मैं भी वही started first second year में ही देखता था डीएसए करें, dev करें, क्या करें. मैं भी confused ही था. But दिन मैंने आपके एक वो देखा था, उसमें आपने बोला कि आपसे पूछा था डीएसए करें, dev करें, तो आपने बोला ICPC आता था तो डीएसए कर लेता था.
Right.
Google आता था, ओ जीसॉक आता था, स्टाइपेंड बहुत ज्यादा था तो आपका जीसॉक कर लेता था. तो I was like भाई मस्त बंदा.
I think it makes sense, right?
हाँ भाई. मैंने तो मैं आपका मोन्टाज वगैरह भी देखा था. मैं तो बहुत इंस्पायर्ड रहता हूँ आपसे. क्या भाई, क्या मतलब हर चीज में कि 2 बार जीसॉक किया, सीएम, अमेज़न, गोल्डमैन, 4 करोड़ बेस. तो मतलब टू बी वेरी, मतलब ऐसा मेरे को रहता था. मतलब मेरे दोस्तों को पता है बात, लाइक मेरे जो सारे में आई वाज लाइक कि भाई ये ऐसा बनना है. हाँ तो वैसा.
I can tell you you're doing very well.
हाँ.
मतलब you're probably doing better than me. मेरे पास Google Internship का offer है.
हाँ.
अभी सही, you're on the right track. तो बस वही है कि आप keep your fire alive, which you will if you're with the right people. Bangalore जाके ये हो जाता है, you get a little lazy, especially in big tech. मैं भी हो गया था Goldman में. तो make sure you are the fire that you have right now, just keep it alive and you'll be fine.
Nice. Thank you.
With that, we'll end it, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.